You was talking about all these playoffs that LaMarcus Aldridge made, right? Again, look at the teams that he was with when he was on Portland. Who did he play with? That wasn't LaMarcus Aldridge's team. That was Brandon Roy's team. Okay? He was going to...
Who got picked higher? They was in the same draft.
Who got picked? Hey, that makes it even worse. He took his team and he wasn't even a higher pick.
Who was the leading
pick and he took his team? What do you mean?
Who was the leading scorer?
Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy. It was Brandon Roy. Thank you. Thank you for proving my point. Let's go down. When they was winning 50 games and all that, when Brandon Roy got injured, a good team. Okay? When them guys wasn't there, what happened? 2012. The man won 28 games with Portland. What happened? Yes. And because they won 28 games, guess what happened? They was able to draft Damian Lillard. Once they drafted Damian Lillard, that's when they started going back to the playoffs. That's when they started. No, go ahead.
What did you know about Damian Lillard before he got drafted?
What does that mean? What did you know about Kobe before he got drafted? What the fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Stop with the spinning. I'm not with the spinning. You cannot spin me. You cannot spin me. You cannot spin me.
Let me give him an example.
You cannot spin me. What was he before he was?
Let me give you an example that will help you understand this. So Kobe gets drafted to the Lakers. Shaq doesn't make the playoffs. Does Shaq benefit from Kobe or does Kobe benefit from Shaq?
They benefit from each other. So Shaq made Kobe Kobe? So Shaq made Kobe Kobe?
He makes him better.
While Shaq was in the club and Kobe was in the gym, Shaq made Kobe Kobe. That's what you're saying.
Did he make him better?
What? Kobe made Kobe better. No player makes another player better. I do not subscribe to that. I do not. He was not shooting in the gym with Kobe.
Okay. So Anthony, why are we here? I'm still trying to establish.
Again, no, hold on. Let me finish. Because I just stopped there. This is because he had the nerve to put LaMarcus Aldridge in the same sentence as Anthony Davis. So again, now he's talking about all of these playoffs. Again, they draft Dame because they won 28 games with LaMarcus Aldridge. And after drafting Dame, that's when they started winning again. And then what happened? Right. Now,
that's why. Dame got drafted to a team with an all-star.
And Dame was an all-star, so he needed another all-star.
He was an all-star when he came in the league.
No, you don't automatically be an all-star when you come in the league.
But when you
come in all-star, Dame was scoring. They was averaging the same amount. What are you talking about?
They was averaging Dame's rookie year and LaMarcus Aldridge's 5th year in the league.
Yes. That's why he took over. No, wait. Now listen. Now we get into the good part. This is the part why he left Portland. He left Portland because of that very reason. Because it was Dame's team, and he was getting all the shine. So then where he goes? He goes over to where? The Spurs. The well-oiled machine Spurs. Who've been in the playoffs for the last 100 years. The Spurs have been in the playoffs since the NBA has been created. Okay? You talking about and it wasn't even his team. Kawhi was there.
You left something out, bro.
What I left out?
So in 2015 or 2014 in the playoffs, do you know what happened in those playoffs?
Besides they lost, what happened?
In the Portland Trailblazers in the first round against Houston. Do you know what happened?
Besides they didn't get far. Tell me what happened. What happened? They didn't get far. What happened?
No, please. So remember when we talk about playoffs, right? And playoff performance and playoff.
I'm glad you just went there. Yes.
So in 2014, where was Anthony Davis that year?
In 2014.
What was he doing?
Oh, the rookie Anthony Davis. What was he doing? He was the rookie Anthony Davis who got drafted to a 20-something win team who didn't have a Brandon Roy, who didn't have another All-Star and Damian Lillard. Hold on, no. That's what you want to talk about?
I'll help you. You didn't know. Okay, so in 2014...
I just told you. They weren't in the playoff. He was a rookie on a bad team. Go ahead.
Ball was
LaMarcus Aldridge averaged 9 points his rookie year. LaMarcus Aldridge didn't make the playoffs his rookie year. So why should Anthony Davis make the playoffs his rookie year?
2014, stay on topic. 2014 playoffs.
Why should Anthony Davis make the playoffs his rookie year when LaMarcus Aldridge was averaging 9? Huh?
Yeah.
That's a topic.
Okay,
you're talking about his rookie year.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Ray Jarvis in the building. I got breaking news. Ray Jarvis.
No. Let him talk. No, let him talk. No, let him talk. Go ahead, Mike.
His audio.
So in the 2014 first round, right? Anthony Davis was the first player in 50 years to score at least 89 points through the first 2 games. That bum. He had 46 and 18, 43 and 10 through the first 2 games against Houston in 2014. That bum that I dared to compare LaMarcus Aldridge to averaged 30 in that series, 30 and 11 in that series. Guess what happened that offseason when that Anthony Davis became a free agent? Guess who was begging him to come to their team? You like that shirt, right? Go ahead, Ray.
What did you just say? You just said a bunch of nothing. What did you just say? You didn't even say anything. Listen, let me finish. Hold on, wait, stop it. You just prolonging it. Stop it. Okay, now let's go to you talking about highs. No, you talking about highs. What's LaMarcus? What is LaMarcus Aldridge? What's the most matter of fact, no, I ain't even gonna go to that. Let's go now to Anthony Davis playoffs. No. Again, Anthony Davis made the playoffs with Gordon, Evans, a hurt Drew Holiday, who wasn't even in the playoffs or whatever the case may be. A bad team, like I said, he had no All-Star ever. Then finally, and again in 2016, both Gordon and Evans got hurt. Then 2017, we got Boogie. Guess what? But he got Boogie. Boogie only played 17 games. Drew Holiday 60 games. Still, what happened? Okay, 2018, Boogie hurt. They still made the playoffs and they still beat Portland with Boogie hurt. Okay, now that's his playoff run, and then he goes to the Lakers and win championships. We know that. Now let's go to how long has LaMarcus? You said this too. LaMarcus Aldridge has been in the league. How long?
Right now? Oh, yeah. At the time?
No, right now.
You've been in the league 11 years.
11 years. 11 years, and he's a 7-time All-Star, right?
Yeah.
How long has Anthony Davis been in the league?
2012, 8 years.
8 years, and he's a 7-time All-Star also. Why?
Do you ever call?
Why?
Do you ever call?
Why? How has he been in the league and he matches him in All-Star selections?
Do you remember what Carl asked you? He said, "Why are you talking about Anthony Davis on the Lakers?" That comment was made before he went on the Lakers. So we're talking about Anthony Davis.
No. When you said he was a tick lower, that was still recent.
On the Lakers yet?
Hold
on. So he was on the Lakers 7 years. So he was an All-Star because he was on the Lakers. He was on the Lakers for 7 years. Is that what you just said?
What I'm saying to you is that here's my point, and I'll let Ray go. I went to you with the tiers, and I explained the tiers very clearly.
No, but I asked you a question. Why does he only have 7-time All-Star?
Anthony, let him finish.
He's not saying nothing.
Kevin Love made millions of All-Star games. Did you ever think he was a top 5 player? Ever? Did you? Kevin Love made 3 back-to-back All-Star games. He was getting 30 and 30, averaging 26 and 14. Did you ever think he was a top 5 player?
Whoa, what is so?
I'm asking a question, yes or no?
Did I ever think he was what, a top 5 player? No.
Did you ever think he was a top 5 player?
No.
And I'm pretty sure I know why. Here's why. So there's a basic criteria for when we call guys superstars or really great players. One of the things is they're 20-point per game scorers, and throughout history, we always measure players on if they can lead their team to the playoffs. Mac was trying to explain that to you in the last segment.
When I just told you that Anthony Davis did that. And even on a team with LeBron, he led a team with LeBron. He led a team with LeBron.
He led a team with LeBron.
He led a team with the check the data. I know you probably wasn't watching. Check the data.
Okay. Okay.
Can we get Jarvis here now?
Yeah, okay.
No, we can't. Not yet. Because I got to get to this one thing. He's talking about a guy, what was his max average? 23 points in a regular season. What was Anthony Davis's? 28 points. What about the playoffs for LaMarcus Aldridge? 26 points. What about Anthony Davis? 31 points. Regular season. What's the most regular season? Regular season again. What's the most LaMarcus Aldridge has ever averaged? 11. 2. What's the most Anthony Davis has ever averaged? 12. That accounts to more. Okay. What about stop. What about blocks? 1.6. 1.6 is the most your man LaMarcus Aldridge could do. Guess what? 2.9 leading the league for Anthony Davis. 3-time block champion. Okay, let's go to the playoffs. Again, 31. Let's go. How many rebounds has he ever had? The most rebounds he's averaged in the playoffs. 13. You want to know what's cute about LaMarcus Aldridge's 2.6 blocks in the playoffs? The only reason that it wasn't the leading average is because Anthony Davis was averaging 3 blocks in those playoffs. Now again, and you talk about and then you talk about all-star and superstar and all of that. What guy you know has made 5 All-NBA teams? 4 of them has been the 3rd team. 1 of them has been the 2nd. He's never even been a first-team selection. Anthony Davis is a 4-time first-team selection, also 4-time defense selection, which I don't even think LaMarcus Aldridge has 1 of those. There's no comparison. I don't know why you even brought him up. I don't know why you did this to yourself. But you brought this on yourself. Now make excuses.
Okay. Hold on one second. Let me get to Ray Jarvis before I let you guys continue. For those who don't know, as I was trying to announce it before.
Crazy.
I was trying to announce it before, but you guys have been going on. Congratulations to Ray Jarvis, who is the official 2020 Hitless MVP. Ray Jarvis, your flowers a day before his birthday. So happy early birthday to Ray Jarvis. Tomorrow's his birthday, the last day of the year. And you have been nodded MVP of the Hitless. Do you have any comments to that before we get to this debate?
I want to thank everyone who was entertained by what we tried to do as a conglomerate. We were able to entertain, inform, and have fun. And Carl, I just want to say, right here on this platform, that you inspire me every day, Carl. I just wanted to tell you that. Gee whiz, Carl.
The inspiration is high around here.
Inspire me to be the best version I can be.
Inspiration is high around here.
I could have texted you that, Carl, but I wanted to say it for everyone to see.
I know where that is going. Nah, thank you, but Ray Jarvis, real talk, though, if I had to compare myself, someone who kept me on my toes, it had to be Ray Jarvis, and I can't thank him and appreciate him, and I love him for doing that. And I tell my wife every day, I'm like, man, me and Ray Jarvis really do great work together. So thank you for being in the group and being so active, and us together just putting out great content. It is amazing.
Absolutely.
To this debate, I'm still trying to figure out why we're here. I see both points. Anthony is calling out Mike.
There is no other point.
Can I finish? Stop cutting me off, man. Damn. Can I finish now? Thank you. I see Anthony's point about Mike's comments about Anthony Davis. But I also see Mike's points. Mike made his points when Anthony Davis was on the Pelicans. So I believe Mike was comparing Anthony Davis on the Pelicans and LaMarcus Aldridge on the Portland Trailblazers before they went to 2 new teams. Anthony's point is, Mike, so when Anthony Davis got traded, Mike made some comments about how LeBron was going to diminish his big man career, and we didn't see that. So again, I see.
And he said that he's still a tick lower than LaMarcus Aldridge.
I don't think he did, but you're gonna say that. But Ray Jarvis, what do you say? What do you think here?
Listen. You know, Mike, I love you, bro. You the homie. We've done this many times. But Mikey Bad Take struck again, bro. You can't do that here, bro. Like there's no feasible comparison to LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis. There's generational talent, and then there's really good. There's levels, bro.
Bro, I understood that. I said the talent. I've always said AD is a great talent, but I also talked about the production, particularly when it means the playoffs, and that's why I always use Kevin Love as a barometer. Kevin Love goes.
But AD did more than Kevin Love did as a solo act off the rip.
He's
done more than LaMarcus did as a solo act off the rip.
But Ray, Kevin Love was getting 30 and 30.
Did he make the playoffs?
No, but this is Ray. That's my point.
But Anthony Davis did. Anthony Davis was putting his numbers up and making the playoffs.